obviously doing anything. So we're gonna go over all of that. We might switch playlists too. I'm gonna switch playlists just because I like this one better. It has a nice smooth in and out transition. That one just cut. That one horrible. Let's do our daily free draw. Nothing special. Unlucky for us. So we're almost there. Oh, we ain't got enough gold keys. Nice legendary medal though. We'll take that. Let's draw 10. Nice. I don't think I've got any scraps. I did it the other day as well. I've been quite nicely on top of stuff so far. So we can get 2 more keys. We're going to start getting the legendary stars soon as well. We've got the CP we can buy. We can buy these stars. How is everyone in chat? Welcome. Put something in chat if you're chilling. I'm going to be doing a load of stuff today. Got a load of events, as you can see. And then we've also got a new pay structure, you can see that we've gone. They've actually put in a gem spending event for, well, a buyback event for once. That's the first. We did manage to get, which I will show you, our Freya's 521. We've got a bunch of gems, hopefully to spin the wheel. And we've got 5 heads left over. So we're working on Freyga. We're gonna try and get. We're gonna leave her 3-star for probably a long time, and just try and get her 555 complete, and then we'll unlock the 4-star eventually. Because it's only a debuff against the enemy, which would be really nice. Don't get me wrong, but if I'm front loading all this damage onto someone like Nico, that you're gonna see it does an obscene amount of damage. Almost expertise Pan, so that's another one on the list. We need to level up these 2 as well. These are what we've been leveling up on the side, as well as these guys. We tried a little bit of Hoska. I might level him up later, but I think my Nika, just being so skilled, is probably a better infantry deputy with my Madeline. So we're going to be doing all of that in a moment, and we need to use our CP. Because we are wasting it. So these are the current pairings, if you're wondering in chat. What I've been running. This is what my season pairs are. So if you've watched the first live stream, you've seen, like, I've picked these 5 primaries. I've hit level 20, and these are the deputies I'm leveling up behind them now. Let's check. Sneak, do you know what the sure thing that will happen to the super server? Or they go back to the original server? So, as a sure thing that's happened so far, you don't go back to any server. So that first kingdom you're in at the moment's just your first server. And then once you complete that season, you will then merge into season 1+, which would be against, you know, your first set of teams that you're going against. And then what I am assuming that's going to happen, because that's what happened for us, would be in season 2, when you reach season 2 and there's like a new map and stuff, what would happen is you will go at the end of your season 1, you'll get this season progression area like I did in the season reset guide. And then on that, you'll have your season migration period, which is like 3 days. And then you'll have your season summary, which is 3 days and 3 days, I think it's, and 7 hours. And with that in total, you'll basically then enter the new kingdom. Like, you'll either, you know, if you've merged for, say you migrated from server 1 to 2, like for example, like I could have done, The next season starts, you'll start in server 2 with all those guys basically you've been playing with. So then the next season, all that happens is you'll get matched again against a new division. So you get matched against a new division of teammates, and as soon as you know that's happening, what happens is it on the reset on 7 hours, you'll have an hour maintenance, and then when you log back in, you'll be in a brand new server, but with all of these guys. So we never returned to a home kingdom of any sort. We literally like merged into one kingdom, and then at the end of the season we like de-merged and re-merged within an hour maintenance period into a new division. So you never went home. So I hope that ending bit explains it better, because I was like wrapping my head around it myself as I was going through it, because it is a bit of a weird one to like understand for the first time compared to especially other games like Rock, because Rock you go back to a home kingdom, but in this one you're not. So let's create our marches. I've been loving this combo too, this hammer and fang combo on Dragon Trials. Oh boy, I'll show that off later, because we're going to push our Dragon Trials after we've done, hopefully, a couple of levels on our heroes. Whenever you make a new character, you always start in Season 1, guys. So no matter what, you're in Season 1. You always have to play Season 1 and go through a full first season, because that first season's like a tutorial season. So it's to teach you guys and everyone all the mechanics of the game, so you understand what's going on. And then Season 1 Plus is when they introduce all the other mechanics, like the villages. Like this is a new village management system. So you get introduced to a load of new systems that completes basically Season 1. And that's when you get introduced to the new heroes, which are the 2 new archer heroes at the moment. There is obviously speculation, and it's only speculation, that maybe later on in Season 1 Plus, you get the 2 cavalry heroes as well. So we'll soon see, obviously, when we get there. But what you're watching now, guys, is the first ever, look. Everyone is experiencing this for the very first time at the same pace. So you're going to be looking at like how good we analyze things and work things out. So for S2, 5 servers will merge. Yeah, so at the moment it looks like your first ever merge, guys, is a 5 merged kingdom. So in total. So there's your kingdom and 4 others. And what we noticed was it was within a group of 10. So our division is super 1 division 8. But if you could go and say, like, if we go and create a new account potentially, you'll notice, oh, it's not even, oh yeah, there we go. So there's 3 big kingdoms. So this is where all of you guys are at. So this is a really good understanding on what's going on. So you guys are all here. And once you finish this Burning Stars, right, you'll go into your merge. So this is your first merge. This one's got 6 in for some reason. This one's got 5. And then what we're playing right now is a complete different season, right? So this is the Burning Stars, and this is still Burning Stars. But now we're in Stars Reignited, right? So you're playing through this at the moment. And once you play through this, you'll go into Stars Reignited. So at the moment, and this is the only thing which is a bit annoying, and I think this is the big misconception a lot of people are doing, but I'm having to say it how it is. We're in Stars Reignited, which is Season 1 Plus, but I believe this is Season 2. Because you can already see there's Season 2 heroes. So if we were going to look again at when you look at the, create a character screen, this is Season 1, which you guys are in. And then Season 1 Plus is this. So this is going to be your first emerge. You're going to get all the mechanics like you have had. And then you're going to join our season, which is Season 2. And that's when you get the access to the two new archers. But at the moment, they've not been able to do that. So we might see it over the course of this season, right? So just remember, this is like the first test. This is all the testing period for all the servers. So we'll see exactly in global how it's going to be structured. But this is a really good, you know, first look at understanding what's going on, right? So if you can get a good grasp of like, okay, this is possibly what's going to happen, this and this is what's going on, then when it happens, you're not going to feel a bit, you know, shocked. So that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting this, what I'm currently in is Season 2. But at the moment, it's still named Season 1 Plus because they've not added in all the final adjustments or maybe final events or mechanics, you know, all those fine-twining bits to make it Season 2. And once that's all in, that might be when it's renamed to Season 2. But you guys will all experience the Season 1 Plus changes no matter what. As soon as you go in your first merge, that's when you're going to experience it. But I think these Archer heroes will be Season 2. That's why it's like, we're going to see how it works, right? So let's go and kill some more. Also, I'm going to give you guys a quick heads up for all of us currently watching. If for some reason the live stream goes down, it will come back up. For some reason, earlier when I was doing a recording, it randomly dropped. My internet just died for like 20 minutes and then it came back. So if it does, I will put a community post out, keep you guys updated, and I will be coming back on the live stream. But hopefully it's all fixed. We've contacted the internet supplier. They said it's all sorted, so we shouldn't have to worry. So let's find another 13 Darkling instead of trying to do it the hard way. But we're going to go over some of the events again. We'll do the Trial of Light for you guys on live stream. I'm going to do it on the hard mode just because it gets it 2 times points. I'm going to see if it's any harder. But during my normal playthrough, we did record it for the first time. And guys, it is the exact same event but I assumed it would be in the patch note. So if you watched my patch note video and you heard me talk about a specific event called the Trial of Light, and it was like a wave-based, you know, try and keep going until you die, it is that event, and it's a really, really fun event. So I'll showcase that soon. Just need to empty a bit more CP, so I don't have to worry about it a little bit before we do anything. Also, we can upgrade our Indis, but we're holding off. We're going to try and unlock a third skill again to try and get it so it rolls onto this third skill. Because at the minute, she's been really, really lucky for me, and she's rolled really, really well and avoided the gathering skill. So it means she's more PvP and user-friendly when it comes to Dragon Trials. And that's where I use her too at the moment, so... You're gonna notice this march, guys, does damage. Like, it does a lot of damage, man. Freyga is absurd. And it's funny as well, because I was reading some comments, and they made a valid argument if you was coming from Rise of Kingdoms. Because there was like, are you not scared in combat, like, all your damage being normal damage, you're not gonna hit it off. But it's like, wouldn't you say that's the same case for mages? Because mages, all their damage is from their skills. So if you can't charge up that rage bar, what's the point of your damage? You know? But my damage is already applying every time I auto-attack you. So it was a really, like, interesting comment. I think it made sense in Rise of Kingdoms, but in this game, it's a little bit different, because obviously you guys know the ranged combat is a big deal. And the cool thing as well, which is a big bonus, her being flying is insane. This is going to be a super scary match in the open field. when you have a flying variant. Because if you're fighting over here, my flying march could be hopping over and picking off the sides without getting focused and then coming back out. So it's going to be really good. But how is everyone? Welcome everyone. I can see you all coming in chat. Let's get our Madeline on here. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to group some people. Hold on. There we go. A cool thing you can do when you get the PC client, guys, is like group. A little cool feature. If you notice, all of these guys have got a 1 on their portrait, right? So if I press, for example, like 3 on the key bindings, I'll summon or pick her. Or if I pick 2, I'll have, you know, this match, and 1 I'll have this match. But I have assigned them to group 1. So if I press like F1 as my key bindings, you can change them however you want. But if I press F1, it will pick all 3 of them at once. So it's a really good way if you're using double archer march. You can have these as group 1, and then this is group 2, and then this is like group 3, and you can just use your F keys to manually, you know, use multiple marches instead of pressing like 5 keys to do the same effect. So what do you think of running 2 Cav matches as Spring Wardens, Backsheet, and Emery's skill? The thing is, guys, yeah, that's a really good question. The Cav ones right now you could definitely run, but especially if you're a spender, you can run. They also have said they're going to be bringing Cavalry heroes out as well. So if you're going to be a Cavalry guy, I'm going to be talking about it in a video hopefully soon, but there's maybe an Iron Man mode, as I'm going to nickname it, where you make a new account. In the beginning stage, you might, you know, ignore your workhorses, and it sounds crazy, but you only train cavalry units, and your infantry is going to be your building march, your obviously tank march, and your gathering march in the early game. So it's a bit of a, you know, a harsh one for your infantry units, but if you were going to play cavalry, it means you could have so much cav units, play early game spending. You would have, especially if you're a medium spender, this is for, you could have your Bakshi and like Emery's combo, and you could have like a Alistair and Hosk combo for a really tank march that actually abuses a bit of counter attack damage through the Hosk and the tank tree with Alistair. And you could run that for now in Season 1, but then hopefully in Season 2, when you get access to it, when these archers come out, there's supposed to be, you know, cavalry guys coming. So if cavalry marches are coming too, that means in this season you could wait, you have all the cavalry ready, you've got a nice base of those 2 marches to work from, but you've got 2 new cavs coming. So now you can actually explore different, you know, tri-comps, double comps with cav. So it's definitely an option for you guys maybe in the future. So maybe hold out. You know, maybe the best thing to do is, especially if you're looking at the game right now and you're looking at, you know, you're interested in playing still, maybe just make a free-to-play player account. Don't play hardcore, but play it daily just so you can understand the systems and watch what happens this season. Because if you can get at least a 2-season, you know, a lead on what's happening, it means when you're on Season 2, you understand what's going to happen in Season 3 and then in Season 4, you know. So you're always going to have at least some sort of future knowledge to work from, compared to like everyone else at the minute, including myself, that has to like learn the patch, has to understand the patch and figure out what's good, what's bad, and work on the fly, right? So I hope that answers your question nicely. nearly emptied out our stamina, which is amazing. Let's get our keys. Let's claim. Congrats on the first frame, dude. It's so nice when you get your frames. And the thing is, this is the one thing as well, which is a bit more skeptical, right? These Elite Raid frames, and it looks like my assumptions so far from where I've guessed what's happening in the game's been correct. I'm not gonna lie, I think I've been 90% correct with all the patches and what's going on. I'm not part of the dev team, I don't know any hidden sources, but I've guessed pretty well. So, these are your Elite Raids and your Behemoths in the world of Tamaris, right? So you get Season 1 and you're going to get Season 1 Plus and maybe possibly Season 2 in Tamaris. Who knows? We don't know the structure of it, but you will get access to these Behemoths. But in a post from the developers on, I think, the Discord as well as on Facebook as well, in a interview thing they did confirm that they're making a brand new map. And we knew this for a long time as well. They've been making a brand new map. And it's going to have new Behemoths in. So if that has new Behemoths in, that means these are like a limited frame. So if you don't get it in your first 2 or 3 seasons, you've lost it forever, right? So it gives them a bit more of a luxury. Like, you want these frames. If you want a flex like I have, like I've got every frame, you know, you're gonna have to make sure you're in the top alliance, you work your asses off, and you try and beat, especially in the early game, because I honestly think the Elite Dragon and Magma and the Magma ones are easier to obtain if you're in a higher tier alliance, because you're most likely gonna get these killed first, right? But the Bear and the Giant, and especially even the Thunder Rock, these 3 raids, no matter how strong the alliance are, if they've got 40 members online at the time, anyone can naturally steal this from anyone. So it's really hard to get the Bear one, especially on the reset after, when everyone's even stronger and you've already got tier 4 units and stuff. It's even harder to get. So I can't wait for it. We're going to see what happens, but yeah, I am Wilderberg now. I made the switch instantly, because I was saying, like, and people know this from, like, the free-to-play player account, I am definitely an Archer player. Like, the way I play in raids, I normally play Archers, as you know, in last season and stuff. So, like, even in the Road to Glory, I've primarily focused Archers. So it's like, I'm going to be the Archer guy. And it's like, now with these 2 new Archers, and even though the Wilderberg flying unit is alright, it's pretty strong. It's not as strong as the Celestial unit, but it is strong. You know, maybe in the future they might buff, you know, units. They might do a War 2.0 where maybe they balance some of the units like they're already doing, right? They're making infantry and cavalry already better, which is really good. So maybe they make flying cavalry and the flying archer units better to make it so all the flying units have a strength. And the only other thing I'm wondering, guys, and I would love to see this, and this is another, like, I don't know, you can get your tinfoil hats out with me and you can join in the fun when I say this, but I'm wondering when they bring in a 4th faction, because I honestly believe, and it sounds crazy, but I honestly believe you need a 4th faction, because if you bring a 4th faction in the game, it could allow flying infantry units. So then you could have all 4 archetypes have a flying unit, which could, like, fly behind enemy lines and create a blockade of frontline units, you know, to stop reinforcements. And then, you know, your units can then punch through their front line and get to that flying unit blockade, for example. Like, that sounds so fun and interesting. So I wonder if they obviously do something like that. I might obviously pitch it to them Or if any of the devs are watching this while you guys are working away and making it a fantastic game, I'm just saying, I'm here. DM me. I'm here all day. I can give you so many ideas to make this game fun. I'm just saying. But we are waiting for the arc. I know everyone is. They've done everything so far on point when everyone's been asking for it. But soon is the one thing we're waiting for is some sort of Arc of Osiris / Alliance versus Alliance. It could be cross-server version, so it's based on power as well. Because that could be a way, for example, our TA Alliance to match against like a BD Alliance, right? In a Alliance versus Alliance event. That'd be so fire, So look at this. I hate this change, dude. The infantry units hate it. And these guys, look how slow it walks around, man. Flying units don't care. They'll just go over, but... Oh. Let's just refresh the troops. Empty this last bit of CP. I'll get close again. And I'll show you what the Trial of Light event is. We'll do it on hard again. Oh, I'll say again, we'll do it on hard. But the way it works is pretty simple. These are locked. You can see it unlocks by the end of today. You get the second stage and the third stage unlocks by tomorrow. So you get 3 different stages to go against. There's different monsters that you're going to fight inside each arena. Because it is an arena-based combat. You don't fight in the open field, so don't worry. The challenge preview is nice. These are basically heroes you can use in there, and they're at level 50, and these are the skills that they have. So even if you don't have these heroes, the challenge does give you access to them, and the artifacts. So even the artifacts you get access to at these levels at the start for the challenge. So you can do this even if you're free to play. You get access to some marchers to use, and I even use them, right? They're the ones I use in the guide. It's going to get uploaded hopefully tomorrow. Tonight I'm going to upload the Syndrion first impressions video, since you guys loved obviously the Freygar one. So Syndrion one will be coming tonight, but then this will come hopefully tomorrow. Oh no, I lie. The Syndrion one's going to come out in 2 days. Tonight I have to upload the the new pay event guide for you guys, so we're all up to date. You guys know what's going on. But we have got it all up, ready to upload. Don't worry. But let's kill a couple more archers. Oh, let's kill a couple more things. We're gonna actually kill these 13 boys. A lot of people don't like killing the dark creatures early, but I actually do, because the artifact damage you get and the artifact buffs that you actually get is really, really beneficial in Dragon Trials. It is so good. You need that. So almost messed up there. We need encouraging dance. Go down the control tree in case we need it. Since we might be streaming during war, and if we're streaming during war, we might get targeted. So that's why we're building the control tree set up on Valen at the start. I want to cover the bases. I'm going to basically get Soul Siphon unlocked, guys, and then I'm going to actually ask you when I do it if you would like me to go down the magic tree or the PvP tree. Both of them are really good. One's the PvP tree is more stat based. This is more, what can we say, maybe a skill damage effect based, because we're doing things to their marchers to give us a net effect. So when we get to that hurdle, we'll talk about it, right? We're still building Guan Win up as well as the PvE raid damage spec in case we need her. But we're going to use Freygar and Nico in some regard as the Behemoth slaying combo. We're going to test it out. We're going to test a load of combos out this season. Don't worry. There's so much to come. Because I'm even doing this a similar thing. So if you look on the Craig tree, we're going to go down this route like this, which is the exact same tree I'm going to run on Freygar, but it's a little bit different because Freygar I've gone for the normal damage and then this, right? So the only change is I've not got that rage generation here. So I'm going to see the difference in those builds at that stage. So I can test how much damage this one does when I unlock Bullseye. And then I can test the other build with the rage generation by just switching the heroes around. Obviously, all the buffs are going to stay the same. It's just the talents, right? So we're going to see which one's more effective like that. And then we're going to go to the next stage. And you're going to see, you know, hopefully a nice progression on those talent builds. And we're going to get some sort of idea, you know, what you need to do. I don't know how many stars you need for 6. I've been doing my Nico to 5 stars, but I need to level him up so I can actually get to the next, you know, point to unlock that star, which is, I think, level 40. So I have to wait. But I have been investing my stars into Nico. I was going to get him 5 stars first, because I feel like my Nico, as you guys know, is the most invested hero I have as an archer player. So I am going to use him the most, right? So investing 5 stars into him is going to be beneficial to me because I'm going to use him a lot in the future and now. And then I'm actually going to 5-star Freygar next. She's going to be the next target. And then I'm going to work out where we're going to go. We're going to keep going down the archers and, you know, keep leveling up archer heroes only and keep all of the mages at like 4 stars. We'll see, you know, we'll see. Because to be honest, even to get them to 5 stars, it's taken me a load of stars. Like over 100 normal gold stars, and I think like at least 10 of them level 2 stars. So that was a lot of stars for gold you need, and that's just the level 5, so I cannot imagine level 6. But what I'm going to do is, like over the course of like the next starring, so you know when I level up Freygar, when I do her 5th star, what I'm going to do is keep her at 0, stock up as many stars as possible, and then I'm going to obviously do the video as well as like record it down. So then you guys can actually see how many it costs. Unless someone else gets that info. Because I think Shinchi 42's done it. So I think Shinchi 42's 6 star is Bakshi. So I think that video might be out. So you can check him. He does another, you know, he's another Core Dragons content creator. Does rock stuff as well. So I'm sure he might have a video on it. The more I'm thinking about it. How is it, everyone, though? Is everyone having a good time in chat? You're all enjoying your day? Or your morning, evening? 65 ceremonial masks, though. We're going to get all our speed ups back, basically, right now. We used a bunch. Oh, that's one thing I didn't show. We did get... there we go. We hit rank 4 in the time to act event. We were rank 3 and 2 at one point, but rank 2 and 3 were actually like big whales. They hit, I think, over 200,000 plus points, but we were at 140k. We did a live on the live stream. We were doing it, I think, anyway, so you could check it out. But we did finish 4th, so we got some heads, which was cool. So it was a really good event for us to push in. Can't wait to change server. That's the beauty of it. So I actually like this migration change. Don't get me wrong, I would kind of enjoy the rock style where you can kind of go anywhere almost. But I like this one because it kind of promotes you to, you know, if you really want to move server, it means, you know, you're going to have to talk to one of these other servers and then, like, become friends with them and join them. And then if it works out and they like you, then you migrate into their server at the end of it, right? So, and then you continue, like, a brand new, like, new season, new start, new alliance, new teammates, and then you can move forward, right? And you can play with them for God knows how long. And maybe it don't work out again. And then maybe in the future you just go and, you know, you send it out again, you know? Like, you migrate again, and you can keep doing that, and you can find always, like, a healthy server, hopefully. Do the mana stones start spawning at a lower... What do you mean by mana stones? Do you mean, like, by these acolyte things? These guys? These... the way acolytes on runes spawn, guys, is when this unlocks. So when the bear unlocks, that's when the runes for that guard unlocks. So once this is ended in 18 hours, like, this should start this unlock. So then you should be able to then get access to the runes for the first time. So I hope that's what you were talking about. Otherwise, that's a bit awkward. But they're the only thing I know about runes. Unless you're talking about maybe the insight rune. Are you talking about this? This resets, but the way this works, you know, you get all the way to the end, you get to level 80, and once you get to level 80, this box, this brown box becomes a chest. And every time you complete, you know, this bar to 100, this circle completes, and then you get a chest, and that chest is like some extra rewards. So, but we've got Shadow Blades here, which is kind of sick for me, because that means, I'm just saying, when we do finish this season pass, we have a level 5 Shadow Blades. So we're doing maximum damage Shadow Blades. 6-star, max skills. Only need to level it up. So I'm happy about that, you know. I've been working on that for a long time. I say a long, but it is a long 7 months plus, you know. But once we get that sorted, I don't know what I'm going to work on. I might try and unlock Rattle Spear maybe, eventually, if there's a better way of unlocking it. So maybe I'll try and get Rattle Spear and then use that. Or maybe there's a new Archer artifact in the future might be better. Because I kind of still, I'm not going to lie, guys, I still prefer Viola's Bow and Shadow Blades. Especially when it comes to our, what do you call it? PvP combat, because like it does so much more AoE damage because it's 3600 on 5 targets instead of 2500 on a single target. Like, you can switch between, don't get me wrong, but that's still less damage. Don't get me wrong, you get those sick, insane passives, but those passives again I think suited to more stronger matches later on. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm debating what tree to go down with Nika. I might ask the guys in chat. They might actually tell me to use the peacekeeping tree because I don't use Nika for anything. But I know these guys use Nika and Hosk as a peacekeeping fort match, I believe. But I don't like to do that. I would rather go down the skill tree or even the infantry tree if I was going to use Nika, just because it means like I actually can use her as a primary commander outside of peacekeeping as well. Because the only thing I care about is War Trophy, but I'm not really wasting points, you know, going up to them. We'll go down the skill tree. No, we'll go down the infantry tree. We'll just go a nice broad spec. We'll go down broad spec. Our Emery's, we're going to make him Cav, and we're going to make him PvP based. We're not going to go down the mobility because we don't really need him for the mobility, because that's what our flying march is going to start doing. So let's just do this last hopeful barb. Yeah, last one. And then we're going to do some Trial of Light. So you guys been waiting for Trial of Light, we'll do that. Yeah, so the runes start again. Yeah, you're right. So the acolytes all scale. So the way the behemoth layers work, you know, this is a level 1 layer. All the acolytes around are going to be the level 1 acolyte. So that is where like the lowest runes spawn. But then when the giant unlocks, that's when like the tier 2 ones spawn, and then you get your tier 3s. So as you know the season progresses, that's when you get it, you know, done. So that's why at the end, you know, at the very end of the season, when you've maybe Flame Dragons conquered and everyone's in that downtime, you should be going into like, you know, Afrian's runes, or going into, you know, Zone 2 runes to get these Necro Giant ones. Because the Necro Giant and I think the Flame Dragon still drop the same tier runes. So you can go to any of those, and that's when you should be like getting them runes to power up those really, really big, long time researches for your account. Because right now I'm at the coming up to the ending of my research for tier 5. I've got such a long way to go still. That's the thing. Like, I've got such a long way to go. That's why it's scary when you see T5 players, because you know how many days it costs. That's what's terrifying. Because one of my researchers in here, to get your tier 5 unlock, you need to complete all of the buffs for that unit. So in order to do that, you also need to complete the tier 3 like assault, defense, and health formations, the overall ones. And they go to level 10. And to get the level 10 one complete, it's over like 110 days research. So that's over 300. That's a year's worth of research that they've done in speed ups. And then they've got to do probably the same, if not more, for the ending section, which is like the purple buffs. So we're at the end game tech grind, but it's going to be a long grind, I can tell you that. But it's going to be amazing when we hit it. Right, let's bring these boys back. I'm going to send them out to gather. And then I'm going to be going and showcasing the Trial of Light for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy that. So when you're doing PvP with Cav, it always depends on what you want to do, right? So what you can do is have Emery's primary with a certain talent tree for, like, you know, the mobility tree and, you know, so forth. And that's one setup. And that might be for getting behind enemy, right? But when you come to Bakshi primary, you could be hitting that skill tree, right? And because you're hitting that skill tree, it's a different tech tree that you might be using instead of like trying to flank with units. You're trying to actually kill, you know, the brunt force. You're trying to be like a bit more of a bruiser march almost. So monthly packs, I do believe, stack, but yeah, like when you buy them, they do stack. So if you really want to just buy, if you renew it, it just adds it on. And you can see this go to 57 days then. Same with this one. So if you really wanted to, you could. But I just do it every month when I'm ready to. The map in Season 2 is interesting. Darrowland has a Zone 2 pass, as you can see. And then we're here at the moment. We've got these zone 1 passes. So it's going to be interesting to see it, because I'm guessing eventually we might be like going somewhere down here, I can imagine. But the map is very different, as you can tell. Very, very different. But the way it works as well, it's like you've got Daralan and no one's in Navula. But in Navula is where your Thunderrock and Hydra is. So you need to get access to this zone so you can come in and, you know, take control of these areas. So, and get the rewards. So, because in here, you've only got your Bear and Giants, if you've noticed, right? You got your Bear and Giants, and then the Magma. Then in here, you've got a Magma, and then your Thunderrock and Hydras. Then in the, obviously, center's just the Flame Dragon. But then in this stage, you got your Necro Giant, and then your Dire Bears. It's like everywhere only has a smaller, a lot less, anyway, Behemoths. They've even changed, like, Burning Lands. So, like, now, for some reason, the elves or someone built these 2 passes into the mountain. And you can access Kaltia from Burning Lands now. But in Burning Lands, it was the opposite. So, like, I don't know, the Satyrs or the Minotaurs, like, blocked these passes. So there's a new mountain range here. So you can't go into these 2 zone 1s. So... yeah, I can show you my hero, sure. So, these are the current heroes we're at. We're about to do some Trial by Light and our Dragon Trials. We've got Nico 5254. Madeline's 5225, which is pretty lit. We have 5221 Madeline, 5221 Bakshi, 521 Freygar, and I'm going, like I said earlier, we're keeping her 3 stars because I actually want to max these skills. These are the only skills I care about at the minute. This is all the damage. This is all of her kit. This is just a normal debuff. So you're debuffing the target you're fighting with a 50% match speed, and then obviously the rage accumulation. But when we have it, we're only taking that 10% and 15% match speed. So I'm not bothered about unlocking it straight away. We're going to try and max out these 2 skills. And as soon as we max these 2 skills out, we'll 4-star her and she's complete. We're not going to invest any more into her. For me, she is good as gold. Probably one of the best investments I can imagine now for archers. Honestly, this kit is going to carry you similar to like Valen's kit. So if you look at Valen's kit, his buffs are so good to any mage march. That's what makes him so good as a mage. And like when you look at Freygar, she's the same. Like this skill crit rate for 7 seconds is insane on a march when you're getting more, you know, normal attack damage bonus and the critical damage bonus and attack. So it's like you're getting all the physical attributes you want on the march from her 3 skills. So she's bonkers. Like you can imagine a Freygar behind Syndrion, right? Because Syndrion wants to basically almost like normal hit. He's normal hitting more. So if he's normal hitting more, you want all of those normal hits to be hitting as hard as possible. So if you put Freygar behind him, it's gonna truck you. I've liked so far Nico. I use like Nico with Freygar, which I've been doing in the early game. You know, when you only have like 3 or 4 marches in the Dragon Trials. And that shredded you, because as soon as you hit that 15% defense reduction on that target, hot damn. But we've got, oh, we leveled up as well our Valen. He's 553 now. He was 5522, but we've got him 553 now. We were lucky and got him in some gold keys. Nika's 5533. Emery's 5211. Indis could be 514. We're just waiting. Just gonna wait and see. Hosks 51111, 5121 Thea, 5222 Gar, and then 5111 Kanara. We might work on Kanara once we finish Frega. I'm not gonna lie, that's probably what we're gonna do. Until we work out, because once we've got Kanara even at 5, like 5551, you know, she's really good at that stage. And then we could save all of our heads when we've got 2 of these archer heroes at like 5551. And by saving our heads, we could wait for the next like archer heroes to come out. And then by doing that, we can see if we can, you know, if we're going to need to invest those heads in the new archers. Or do we expertise Kanara? You know, that's basically what it'll come down to. I believe Nico's going to get expertise over time. Obviously, he's a gold key commander, so we're not too worried on the Nico end, you know. So I hope you guys can understand a bit more of my like future planning, how I look at the game, especially when it comes to archers. I think like archer-wise, I know, you know, the way to go forward. So. But at the moment, we need to do a bit more Dragon Trials. We're going to do it after we do Trial of Light. We were rank 49 in the Kingdom on the Dragon Trials. We've dropped it down a little bit, so we've leveled up. So what we're going to do is try and go back and see if we can maybe try and claim some of these stars, because we've got everything else done. So we'll try and claim some of these stars back. Like 47 maybe. See if we can redo 47 to get 3 stars. So let's show you guys what Trial of Light is, since you guys haven't played it yet. This is really fun. So we're gonna do hard mode. And we hit begin challenge. So it's gonna load you in this zone, as you can see. These are the battlefield buffs that you're gonna have on your marches. Yeah, so these are all your marches. Really important to know these, because it does help you when it comes to what you're going to be doing. So all you got to do when you're on this screen, it might look a bit weird, it's just they need to raise this battlefield buff. It's in an awkward position, but if you click one, you can use the challenge march, which is what's on screen, or you could use your heroes, right? So later on, maybe you use your heroes, but for now, we're going to use the challenge march. We can configure this as well to use either the challenge artifact. And as you can see, my tier of Arbon's level 1, right? But you can use the challenge version, level 30, so we're going to use that. We even have Phoenix Eye if we want to use Phoenix Eye, but we're gonna use everything that you guys are going to be able to basically have access to. So let's just actually replace. So we deploy one unit, deploy the next, which is the next challenge unit. Again, this can be replaced. As you can see, we're using our skills as well. This is my skills on my Alistair. Maybe if you're not, you know, got a good Alistair, this it might be buffed up for you. I don't know. I can't obviously showcase that. But we hit start. So this is fun as hell. It's going to start north, east, south, west, and you've got to basically kill all these marches as fast as you can. So like I say, you're going to go north, east, south, west all the time. You're going to try and maneuver around. So we're going to start moving him across. And these will keep spawning constantly. So we'll start removing him. And during the event, what you're going to see is a elite wave eventually appear. And that elite raid has a very similar buff to the Hydra, which is about a drop. So it will, for some reason, heal you, but it also gives you a massive 25% damage buff. So maybe in the difficult stages, you know, it's going to be one of them where you can kill, you know, harder level content. So we're going to use our mages to actually get it. There we go. So now we're in a nice position. We've only got one on the screen. So I hope you can understand the event. Look, the score, as long as you're fast, the faster you are, the more score you're going to get. I actually wish they made this a competitive event, because I'd love to see where people get, you know, like against each other. We're going to grab that. Pull you down here, move you. I need this more in the center. Let's just kind of clean up. Alright. There we go. Back on a nice rotation. We're going to save our artifact for the guys that's going to spawn on the left in a second. Going to wait for him. There we go. Nice, easy, quick kill. I'm going to try and kill the lizard with the mage while the cav kills that. Put our artifact down. I really do love this event. It's so fun. It's like so... You gotta be just fast. We're gonna avoid this. We don't really need it. We might grab it. No, we'll grab it. We'll try and get as much as we can. There we go. We're getting a good rhythm. When I go quiet, it's when I'm concentrating. Like, everyone knows. Everyone goes quiet when you concentrate. Your brain just goes into that super focus mode. Look, like, now I'm in a rhythm with Gucci. We're going to save the artifacts for the next one. $131,000. We're zooming. We'll do drag mode. We'll try and make it a little bit harder. We have to drag from here only. I won't use hotkeys anymore. So I was using the hotkeys at times. Oh, we're not pulling. Get into position. We're gonna kill this as fast as we can. Oh, we just got it. 153,000. We killed 71. You can even replay it if you really wanted to. So we're gonna leave that event right there. And then when you complete it, you only need to get 12k points. But obviously by doing that, you're going to get all these rewards. And then the next time it unlocks, I think these reset again. So you can get some more rewards for it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that trial buy event. It's a really fun event. Really, really fun. Yeah, it's so nice that when you, if you kill it within a second to go, honestly, congrats though, it doesn't matter. Completing it, you've done it first. You have all bragging rights to that frame, so congratulations. What's the system saying? Let's go and open 80 of these bad boys. Get our speed up slowly back. We're gonna level up our Guan. So Guan's third skill is now unlocked. Do we... Oh, we don't have enough. So Craig's going to be the next 20. So let's go into our Dragon Trials. Let's see if we can get 47 cleaned up for starters. I had a problem with this. I wonder if it's fixed. Basically, when I was trying to do it, I couldn't drag my units and target. I had to click here for some reason. So if it's the same bug, we're going to switch. So we have Nika. We have our Cav. We switch this for... No, we're going to run this actually. Configure, put Shadow Blades on it. And then we're going to have our Mage March for the 4th one for now. So let's see if it will let me actually target them. Yeah, there we go. That's better. I like this combo with the Fang and the Warhammer, because you can do this little lockdown AoE combo, as you can see. And if I actually focus the front line, which is not what you're supposed to do most of the time, you're going to see I'm actually able now to melt through, and just like that, we killed one of the main scary front lines in the earlier stage. We finished now the mages at the back. Move our Nico to pull him out of range. These guys will now get pulled into our intercept. There you go. So we can just pull these back. Let's kill that one. Now let's kill that one. And then hopefully let's kill this one and keep 3 stars. And if you're wondering about how to power level, this is how, guys. You're wondering how we're so strong and how we're getting ahead on day 2, 3 now of the new reset. It's because we are making sure our ranking is as high as we can. We can try and make sure we get as many of these stars as possible. So let's see if we can do it again here. Okay, so as long as you go here and you go here, I pull you up, and that's going to drag him into my units. They're all inside. Now do the lock up AoE stun combo. Now we're going to target their mages, because in this scenario we've got a really good lockup. So we're going to be able to do an AoE combo with our other artifacts. That's 2 down. It's Nika and someone. So let's... Madeline. So let's kill the Bakshi first. Bakshi's a lot squishier, as you can see there. And look how much damage this guy is absolutely getting shredded by that Nika single target. Now it's the Nika's turn with the Madeline. Get the 3-star. What's the point of going over 12k? What do you mean by that? I don't understand the question there. What's the point of going over 12k? A little bit of context. Let's try and get 49 then. Okay. There we go. All intercepted. Again, AoE stun combo lock. Let's kill that in this Archer March. get it out of our sight, and we're going to finish it off with the artifact combo. There's the Lilia, now almost dead with that combination. And now let's finish off and kill our Husk. Husk Emerys, so it's a Cav match, so we know we're going to kill them really quick. We're going to take a little bit of counter-attack damage, but that's why we're trying to kill them now. Because if you kill them now, the healthier you are, the less it's going to punish you after when you go on to this Madeline. It's only a Madeline Garwood. All it does is heal. It's just a big face tank. So now you've just got to try and almost kill this thing before the timer now to hit 3 stars, which we should do. I hope. There we go. Nicely done. So now we've maxed the stars all the way up to 50. So rank 54. We'll try and clean up 50, and then we'll move forward and try and complete some of the newer ones and get some new stars. So we're gonna try and kill this hammer. Oh no, there's range drop. So we're gonna try and kill this lizard first, and then we're gonna kill the 2 ranged guys, and then the shield. The shield thing's only annoying because it does CCing effects. Oh no, we got a hammer troll. Oh, we're right. So we're gonna kill this hammer troll first. This hammer troll does too much CC for my liking, so we're gonna do again the CC AoE combo chain. We're gonna try and kill that as fast as possible and layer as much of the AoE on top of it. As soon as that's dead, which it is, we're going to now kill the lizard. Let's reposition our marchers quickly. Kind of made a boo-boo. There we go. Let's go back, kill this lizard now. The reason we're killing the lizard, it does AoE on those targets, and it does this weird thing here. But if we can kill it just in time, we're not going to take any damage. We didn't. It's fine. So now we're going to kill the ranged AoE guy, because that's the only thing that's actually hurting us now. And then we're going to finish the Shield Master. And the reason why we do it in this order, why I do it in this order, is to try and take the least amount of damage. We haven't done it in the time, which is fine. So we're not going to be able to clean 50 up for now. So let's go and push forward. We've got a 5th march. So now we're going to take out our archers, and we're going to replace our Nico with our Freyga with Guan. And there we go. We have our Viola's bow and Craig combo here. So we're going to try and rock 5 marches. We're going to try and kill these. They're all archers at the end of the day, so let's see if we can take advantage of that. So we're going to try and kill all these Nikos on the outer side first, because they're main Nikos. We've got to move our skills pretty quickly against these guys. That's that one down. Now let's kill the Husk. He's down. So now we can focus down these last 2. We're going to have to move our Nico back, so it pulls these guys into intercept range, which it just did. So now we can turn back and kill that Nico. Kill the Indus. And we have a nice round completion. Even if it's 1 or 2 stars, I don't care at the moment. We just want to complete these. Because the more stars, even if it's 1, guys, it's stars you never had. And you're going to need every bit of this passive XP if you want to keep ahead of everyone. So we're going to try if we can get to 55. So this one we have 2 Nikos, infantry, Archer, archer, archer. Okay, okay. So let's do this again. So our inf's gonna go here. Our thing's gonna go there. Our two archer marchers are gonna go around here somewhere. We got intercept that one. We didn't intercept it. It's okay. We can make up for it with our AoE fat combo. I hope you can see why I like the stun and the Fang of Ashkari in this Dragon Trials. Because if you can force the AI, as you've seen, to lock up and then stack all the AoE on top of them, with all your skill damage, you melt absolutely through them. So Nico's dead now. Finish the husk off. We finally lost our first front line, which is Bakshi. What we might have to do, if Bakshi is too weak at the moment, what we might do is swap back. We'll run Bakshi, and I think we have Emery's at the moment. We will run Bakshi and our Indis to put AoE healing as well as extra damage taken. And you're going to see that in effect. So I might actually do that. Because we're having a bit of a struggle killing this Husk now. Absolute of a mammoth hero is tanking through all of this damage. There we go. The Garwood finally dying now. But our Madeline is going to die. So what I would consider is moving these mages in front. Why? Mages have unit advantage against infantry. So at least we have unit advantage against each other. And my units that's left. Oh, I think I've just misplaced that. Oh, no, we didn't. We're good. So at least my archers are safe, right? That's the main thing. And like you can see, the health bar is going lower on the Garwood compared to us. So I'm going to actually do the change. I think Indis is going to be needed. As you can see, the timer is getting there. So we're going to need a damage increase. So we're going to let our front line do the front line work. And we're going to do our back line. Hopefully does the back line work. So let's go. Switch this to Indis. So we're going to try and go here and here. So we're going to kill this Nico first because it didn't get hit by the intercepts. So that's why we target him first. Then we're going to kill this Indis up here. But these might be tier 5 units. So let's kill the Bakshi if we can. Because then we'll kill Nika, then Madeline. Oh, Bakshi intercept. He doesn't intercept. Yeah, we might just need to get more troop capacity maybe. Push a little bit further. We might complete it still, but it's going to be a close one. No, definitely not. We don't like it. We don't like it anymore. We're going to go back. We don't like it. I'm going to claim them. So we're at 53 and we need to get some sort of power increase to get through it. So We can't do this. This is going to take 9 hours, and we don't really want to gem it through. We can keep pushing this forward, because we might have to go to get to military expansion 3. Might be the way to go. Have you been enjoying the stream, guys? Hit the like button. Support the channel. Nice and easy. So we've got our next policy done. Let's get this one done as well. So we'll have all of them 3. I mean, we're going to have to get them all 5 in order to unlock this and push forward. I've already got 10, 3, and the others. We might have to spend a few gems, I'm not going to lie. I don't want to, but we might have to. I can farm gems anyway pretty quickly. So we might have to. Because if we can get troop capacity, that's what's going to get us obviously forward. And the only way to get troop capacity is through the policies or obviously leveling up our heroes. So at least we've got Craig's at 20. I'm debating to level them up. Because I get a 4500 Legion cap and that 14% health. She's one of my gatherers, but she's been lacking behind the others, as you can tell. Or I could... Let's think. Unless I ran like Madeline in this, and then ran like Nika Hosk or maybe Nika Garwood. Kind of don't want to do that though, but we might have to, man. I just really don't like running Gar early. That's the policy done. So these take 45 minutes. Yikes. We'll get this one done. Hopefully we got this breaking through event later. Got that one. Oh, we've got a new village to grab. So it looks like we're going this way. So it looks like we're going into Forgotten Lands. So that must mean GRZ. They're going into... Oh, it is, bro. This is going to be hype. Oh. So we're building towards these passes. And we're going to try and claim this zone. So then GRZ can't. So then GRZ would have to go into Ogoru for their like zone 2 fight. But we would be going into Lorcan. Then we'd meet again in Afrian. And then if we beat him in Afrian, we can go in Ogoru and go through like a zone 4 pass or something. I don't know. I don't know how the new pass system works. It's kind of crazy. I think when we see it, it's going to be fun. But I know we're walking towards this way. So I kind of want to reposition. But the bear's here. We'll just walk there. We'll just walk there. Hi, kitty. Come here, then. Alright, so let's move here. We're going to take this village, get some more elixir cap, so we can have more free healing. I kind of want to upgrade my hospitals, but it's just resources. That's the only problem. I've been doing these mana refineries up. Can do this maybe. Do we have enough? It's just the stone. Ah! It hurts. That's all from patrol killing too. It's like all my patrols I've killed this season. That's all the resources I've got already. So you can see that you're almost getting 4 million resources, like not daily, but every couple of days. Not too bad. Well, we got all these boys to walk over. She's flying. Let's hit skip. So what we'll do while we wait for them is jump on the free-to-play player account quickly. Yes, we still play it. We've got some bits to do on it, so let's see. So we've got scholarship here. And now all I need is pathfinding. So as you can tell, I'm doing pathfinding as well as the research one. I'm going to see if there's a research room before I proc this. Hopefully that will help. I'm not been killed yet here. There's a 10% research speed there. Try the flame dragon, maybe. I didn't even see DS take it. That's sad. CP recovery. Training speed, gold production, train speed, gold speed, mana speed, ore speed. So it looks like it's that necro. Or magma. Was it the magma? Looks like we're grabbing this. That. So let's move a quiz. Spike. Let's see if you guys know this. Do you guys know this? What can you not do to get alliance points? Who knows? I know it. How many gems do you need to get 501 Freygar? It's more down to how many heads do you have saved. Because you could be lucky and unlock her on the Wheel of Destiny really quickly, like I did. Or you are going to have to wait, obviously, until the Wheel of Fortune. But if it's the Wheel of Fortune, you're probably going to have to save between like 14k gems, so you can spin it 10, 20 times if you really want to unlock her. And then to get a 511, it's going to take a lot of maybe gems, probably like 40k gems. Depends on your luck. It's always down to luck. I can't tell you how much it's going to cost, because it could cost someone 60,000 gems and be unlucky, and it could cost someone 20,000 gems and be really lucky. Or you could say 40k average, but then how often does the average occur, you know? So yeah, if you're not going to work on Valen, definitely I'd use Waldia and Alwyn as, like, you know, with the magic tree, skill tree combo. And then if you want, you can have like Atheist there. You can use all three of them work really well together. So you could have like maybe one of them primary setup on the magic tree to have that continuous damage to help Alwyn. And then you could have like Waldia down the skill tree for like the jack of all trades of, you know, the best damage output. So boys, we need to draw a circle on this. We need to chant an incantation. And if we do, our marchers appear. Yeah? Agree? Why? Why is this a question? I know this. Everyone should know this. What's the name of Madeline's sword, everyone? Come on, whack it in chat. We'll see who knows the basics. There we are. Two. Good answer. We literally just had the opposite question, guys. So, what can we do if we have no stamina? Well, we can still talk to our guys in the city. That doesn't cost anything. And we all know if you talk to them, like the last one, you get your hero's trust level. And boom, just like that, as a free-to-play player, we got our first legendary hero token properly. So we can get the Blessings of Oak Frame. But I'm a free-to-play player, and I'm not going to lie, as a free-to-play player, I don't have the luxury of getting this. Why? I actually need these. Everyone, if you're a free-to-play player, should be getting these, alright? I've kept this on the live stream, so all those actual fans that watch the live stream will learn some extra juicy gossip or bits. I don't know why this is in the strongest lord, but here's what it is. Let's claim some chests, see what we got. It's a nice amount. Oh, who did that? Oh, don't even tell us. Hiding their spending habits. Crazy spending. There we go, crazy with a gold, but we didn't get anything we wanted. Maybe next time. 99k. Oh yeah, I'm not touching these talents. I'm not bothered. I don't use them. Apart from order we use, but even then now I'm kind of annoyed. Let's just do orders talents. We're gonna have to for building if we need to build. So, if you're wondering about these two talents, I'm looking at them now, and it's like I'm just debating. So, if you're at war, this one's the best one at war because no matter what, you lose 20% of your engineering. But what it means is, you know, like if you've got one troop, that one troop's engineering is still equivalent to your original 100k march. It won't lose its engineering. That's why it's really good. But this one's like so much better if you're trying to super push out. So we're gonna do that. We'll go down this route. I want all the march speed. And then I would grab this and then most likely grab this. Yeah. Actually, I'd grab this, right? So you get this, this, and this. So you have the most engineering you can, basically. And if someone tries to hit you, you're gonna like hit them back at least with something. But I'm sad what they did to our order, boys. Can we do this one? Oh, we can do this one. We'll sneak that one in. No one saw. So all I'm doing legit at the moment, once we get that room, which I have, let's set them going. We're going to do pathfinding. And then we're going to go to the eco tree. And then we're going to do scholarship 2. And you're wondering why? Because we're trying to get this. This is buying time. So if you imagine this is how I do my tech, this is taking 22 hours. This takes 8. So I'm hoping I can do 2 or 3 scholarships by the time I do one of my pathfindings, right? So then when I get to the next pathfinding, it's going to be a little bit quicker, which is good. But I'm still focusing on the research reduction. So we're getting the best of both worlds with these 2 VIPs slots. And then hopefully when this is 5, our, you know, eco tree on scholarship, this will be as high it can be without us needing, you know, it might need us to go to City Hall level 22, you know, to get to the next stage. So at least then we have the maximum amount of research reduction and we can just literally do our 2, especially our first T4. So we're going to do our 2 T4 then, and we'll be in a really nice position that we've got it all done. We'll be just on the clock waiting. And then from there, it'd be just down to, honestly, getting your buildings upgraded. Like you can see, that's what I'm doing now. So like, at the moment, what we're doing is like upgrading our actual like military buildings so they're higher up. So this is going to go to 16, this is going to go to 16, this is going to go to 16. This is already at 17, but then this is going to go to 16. So we're going to get our troop count bigger now because we've basically reached the goal. We're at basically the end game of the early stage, right? So this is the early phase, season 1, to get you prepared for the next season where you're going to need these tier 4 units. If you don't have them ready, even at any point, you're going to start struggling. So, because we've got a nice 100k march already of archers, right? And that's going to be all tier 4 eventually. Same with these mages. So we're just making sure everything is cooking. But on stream we do have some keys to open. So let's see if we are lucky on our artifact. But I'll quickly answer some questions before. What did you suggest in spending gems in the start of season 1? I did the Wheel of Destiny, because obviously the Wheel of Destiny is your first opportunity at getting Syndrion and Freygar, especially if you're a low spender or a medium spender. Because if you're a low or medium spender, what it allows you to do is if you unlock Syndrion, you can avoid the Strongest Lord. Because obviously Strongest Lord events are going to be all the whales competing. So it's almost like your way of cheat unlocking him without competing for it. So you can try and get the Wheel of Destiny done. But then you should definitely save your gems for the wheels. Always save your gems for the wheels. So you're going to have a wheel at the moment for Freygar. And then we might see the new Cavalry commander or something come out. And then he's going to be maybe, you know, another lucky wheel commander. So I'd definitely be spending and saving your gems on basically your spins. If you VIP 8, just save your gems. Only save your gems and spend them on like things you really need. Like, unless you got, you know, access to more gems, so you're a bit more of a spender, then obviously you can play a lot more loosely. Everyone knows this. Like, the game's always different on the player, so I only can advise certain things to a broad audience, and hopefully you can take it, you know, as an understanding on what you need to do. So let's draw 10. Can we get some Nico heads? No, we don't. But we got some Waldea heads. Nice. Nice. Playing the silver chest. So I'm free to play. What do I do with my 10k gems? Well, if you're not VIP 8, like I said, you should be investing into VIP 8. I hit VIP 8 by what? Day 20 something? 24 was it? And I know this can come quicker. If you're in a bigger alliance and those alliance members are spending more, you've got a higher chance to getting your VIP level up quicker as well. So, definitely VIP. Because as soon as you get VIP 8, if you've not got it, you get that second research queue, you get 10% research speed, and you get to choose a legendary hero token you get to have in your daily gifts. And I'll show you this when I go back over, but your daily gifts on that VIP level does work on the Season 2 heroes too at the moment. This might change, but it does happen. Welcome, thank you for the subscription. Let's go and use a boost. We've got a bunch of XP saved, you can see, but so I might put 1 point here and here, just so I can get my march speed just a little bit higher. Otherwise, the other 2 points might go into something like either dedication or nah. We'll put it in here. Got 1 point to go though. This is what we've been running in our free-to-play player account. We could do it. We could awaken her, but it's only 2 days and we do it anyway for free, so that's why we're not. Or 1 day now, should I say. So 1 more day and we've awakened her. We've completed our Guanwin, so she'll be maxed. Also guys, don't spend your gems in here. Only spend your resources. But we're straight cruising at the minute, as you can tell. Like on the free-to-play player account, it's the same thing as the main. You get so much prestige that you don't worry about it by the mid. It's only you need it early. The early tip is honestly you need to push Dragon Trials early as fast as you can. And the better you do that, the better your account actually like gets off with. So let's claim these. Did we hit another one? Oh no. I'm gonna switch over. We're gonna play on this account later. I'm gonna just switch back over. Yeah, I'll show you guys the map again. The Behemoths are different. There's less Behemoths. And the passes and stuff's all different, so. Alright, we're here. Hold on. Read, confirm. Send you boys in first. So what you're seeing now is the new village mechanic. So you capture a village by putting a road to it, and once it's connected, you can raid the village. You can see who's raided it. You can also see there's so many occupants inside it. And then at the top are the different types of buffs you can get. So you can see in a moment, I'm going to have this new buff. So I'm going to go on this. There we are. And you can see exactly where they're at as well. You can abandon it if you need to later on, so you're not tied down. So when you get a better, you know, village, you can. So let's send all these boyos home. So the map, you wanted to see the map again. So I'm just going to show you Darolan. Let's do this. So if you want to take screenshots of the map, take screenshots right now. I might do it myself. Do you know what? We'll do it together. Because I do need to get these so I can put them on the Discord. Another thing as well for the guys watching, we are working on the Discord server as we speak. There's some new channels, a new look to the whole server. It looks a lot better than it used to do. The only thing missing, which is going to be basically sorted out tomorrow, is a lot of the builds. So I'm going to be basically throughout tomorrow morning creating all the talent builds as infographics for you. And they're going to be all accessible through the Discord server, as well as obviously the videos. So you'll be able to watch both there and then. So that's the Darolan area. We've had enough of it. We're going to move over to Navula, because you can see Navula is a lot longer than it used to be, right? So let's see if we can get that positioned right. It's probably good enough. So take your screenshots. That is your Navula region. And then Sofrostia is now on screen. It's a little bit longer. You can see. I'm going to put it like this. And where my mouse is, that's where the next pass is. You can just see there, look. So you've got your pass here and your pass here. It's just too big of a region, unfortunately, to fit it all in one go. So that's just a Frostia. And then we've got Caltia. Caltia got a little, bigger, I can say that. It gained ground. And the fact that obviously you've got these new passes, right? So they've made Caltia crazy enough into the battleground, you know? So it's like you're in zone 1 when you progress into Caltia. But it's like, this is where the Forerunners Abbey is, and the Dawn-Grad's here. You've got Forerunners Abbey. So you've got all these crazy things there that's really lore-based. So it's kind of funny to see that there. But that's your Caltia. Let's move on. This is Burning Lands now. See, Burning Lands is absolutely huge. I think that's the best way of putting Burning Lands for you guys, because you're going to be able to see that bottom pass, and then there's no passes on that right side, so you're going to see all of that. And then, if we go, this is Zoland. Nice little chonker, little bit on the side. We're basically making screenshots ourselves, so we're all taking screenshots. We're all making sure all is good. But I hope you being able to see the map changes here gives you a good indication of what's happened. Forgotten Lands, a lot longer. But if you've noticed, the big thing with, you know, all of the new zones is, just like I said, they've taken out Behemoths, and they've put it, you know, they made each, like, new zone into a progressive place where you need to go into, so... And that's the ending of Forgotten Lands, so we'll put that there. So you can see. So that's how all the outer rim is set up. So I hope you got what you needed. And like I say, Lorcan, And the Goru, pretty much like the same, apart from they've got these level 4 passes in them now. So, how you doing, man? Welcome, Chris. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, Zoland and Burning Lands are no longer connected. For some reason. Well, I say for some reason. It's because if you're in Zoland, you push into Forgotten Lands. And if you're Daralan, you push into Forgotten Lands. So we like Daralan comes from the top, while Zoland comes from the bottom. And then this is Zone 2. So then you're pushing down into Zone 2 while they're pushing up and across to Zone 2. And once you've got Zone 2, then you've got these other behemoths. Because if you notice, Zone 1 only has the giants and the giant bears. And then Zone 2 has your Thunder Rock and Hydra. And then your next zone, Zone 3, is Dire Bear and Necro. And Zone 4, the final place, Afrian, just has the Flame Dragon. So, but this is Lorcan for you. I'm going to take screenshots again. I'm going to, again, like I say, we're going to save all of these. We're going to have them uploaded and saved onto the Discord server. This is a Goru. And then, where's Hollandale? There we go. There's Hollandale. Welcome, welcome. Did they shrink the map or grow it? It's weird. They grew certain areas. So like Kaltia grew and Sophustia shrunk. Right? But then they made Hollandale bigger. Like they made all the Zone 2s bigger, look. All the Zone 1s are smaller, but the Zone 2s are much bigger. Because I'm guessing these are the battlefields. This is where all the Zone 1 players are going in. So let's go back to Hollandale though. I need to get that screenshot. So let's save that image. So we have Hollandale. And then finally, Afrian. I will make a map video, guys, don't worry. I know it's a lot to take in, but I am going to be making a new map, video. The only thing I need to do personally is find a good program. That's like a live draw program. Do you get what I mean? Like if you could get like a live draw program, I could like, right now, I could like click it and you'd see, I could like draw on screen like with paint almost, you know. And you can see what I'm talking about, and in the video I'd be able to do the same, so you'll be able to like understand a lot better. So I'm trying to find something like it. So if anyone knows a good like program or something that's like I can be running and I can just like have it overlaid on top, so I can just click it and just draw what's on screen and then get rid of it, that'd be really, really cool. I am from the United Kingdom, from the UK, as British as you would like. So let's move back to our main city, let's go back. we'll quickly empty the stamina because it's already regenerated a full group basically, and we don't want that. There we go. So now we can send these guys to farm, or get our farmers out to farm. So no one finishing tiles. So you know what? We might even move over. There's another village. Oh boys, there's another village. I'm moving. Hey Liquid, we always like somehow meet up. Always. Now we gotta wait for the troll. Legit. The actual troll. One more question. How are the resource nodes? It's fine, level 5 nodes in zone 1. Yeah, to be honest it is. It's just, at the moment, for me, it's just we're in a very high pop zone. That's why I'm moving. Because if you move, so a really good tip for you guys. You're looking for resources. If you zoom out and hit the resource tab, you'll notice there's color spines. So this green area here, you'll notice, look at the tile difference. Level 7 tiles here. Yeah? Level 8 tile. And if you go and look where this is, we'll go in, level 8, level 8, level 8, level 8. So what I'm doing is I'm moving to this one, because this one has level 5s and 6s, which is fine. I have a Max Lucius Horn, right? So my Max Lucius Horn does give me more, gives me level 7 resource tiles. And I won't have to compete against these guys, because you can imagine all these guys, look, are trying to farm these level 8 and 7 tiles. And don't get me wrong, mana is everywhere. So if you need mana, you can farm to your heart's content over there. But for me, it's not one where we're happy. So we're going to go over here. I need this troll to move. Once the troll moves, we can move. And it's good because we'll be here. Obviously the giant bed's here, but when we go to take it, we can just walk over. We know we're going to kill it in our first time. We get to kill this guy. But we're going to be here, right? So we're going to be nicely next to the giant. And we're going to be where we're going to be moving, as you can see, towards those passes. So you could go down this way, like that, and go across this bridge. Or you could go around that way. There's two pathways. I mean, in between them is a bear. So I can guarantee we go and touch this and then go around or something like that. We'll work it out. Obviously, management, whoever's in charge of territory, they do all that stuff. There we go. Relocate. The ground's shaking. Oh, that's so cool. I ain't seen that before, huh? It was so good. The camera's shocking everything. That's amazing. Right, okay. Cool. So now, let's start farming. And here's what I'm saying. So, because I've got the horn, look, we're making our own level 7s anyway, so we're not too bothered. We need wood and gold as well, so let's get the wood. Let's grab this gold. Unfortunately, no more gathering heroes, which is a yikers. Get high spirits now. Donate. Look how fast we're pushing through, guys, as well on the Alliance tech. Love to see. You only get that through activity, being active, being in the best. Just got to do this one next. And then we'll do these in that order. And then they're all ready to go. And then we can do the medical supply. Let's speak to some of these heroes so we can get the skip feature ready for maybe next time they come around. Saves us a bit of time. Order. He's a good guy. Why are you beating on Fear? What's your problem with Order? Order's a true broski. Okay, so we've spoken to everyone. Is that everyone? Look at his little. Look at him. Look at the little gobbles. I'm not gonna lie though. I really miss. I were League of Order on this account. I really do like these buildings compared to the League of Order ones, but my Springwater buildings are lit. I must admit, so I do miss them. I do like this though, it's so nice. Seasonal, we opened 13 keys on that, we didn't like it. Never again. So what we're gonna do later, I know I've got this to take. I'm not gonna take it right now. I'm gonna wait for my CP to almost fill back up, and then I'll take it because obviously it costs us stamina to take. We've got stamina to use, which is fine, but I'd rather let it charge up a little bit, and then you know just a little time to chill. You know, we don't have to go guns blazing all the time. We're really ahead, which is nice. Rank 44. We 3-starred, I think. Oh, wait, missed one. Let's do this one quickly. Hold on. We'll try it this way. I kind of want to run Hosk, but I need the. I like how it's telling me I should pick this. It's here for. They're all infantry. Way stronger. I know. I'd hope so. In this, because they're all infantry, all I have to do is make sure, like that, we intercept, do the sick Fang over Ashkari and lock-up combo. I'm going to try and focus down the Madeline now. Let's kill the Nika, then I'm going to just kill the Hosk, and then I'm going to kill the Garwood last. There we are. Just quickly kill this. See how good it is. I really like Indus, honestly, man. In Dragon Charge. The fact that you're healing your front lines. Oh, we didn't get it. We need more. We didn't complete it in time. Okay, we need more damage. Hold on. Do it again. We need more damage. Let's try it this way. See if the Nico gets it. Just trying to think. I don't know if I'm debating to bring Horse. Nah. Alright, I'll try again. Hopefully this shreds quicker. Wait a minute. Why did it just do that? Right, game. Do as you're told. Right, you go there. You go there. You go there. You go there. You grab this one now. Alright, I'm gonna kill the Husk first. Let's try and just kill the Husk first and see if that does anything quicker. That Husk is getting shredded now. Kill the Madeline next. Nika's already almost dead on a run. That's that. That's that. This is looking better. Is it looking better? I can't tell. Are we gonna do it in time? 5 seconds? No. Don't tell me I need more damage. I need more damage. Oh. Right. Let's try it. Let's try it. I need more damage. So we'll bring more damage. We'll try and get it so we're fighting sooner. Oh, we don't have Shadow Blades on either. This is when everyone like in chat's like, why are you not using your Shadow Blades, bro? And I'm like, I don't know, because I'm an idiot. That's why, guys. Hold on. This might be enough anyway. We're shredding through the Nika. Alright, that's gonna die to AoE crap. So let's see if we've got the time to kill. It's like 15 seconds to kill it. It is so close again. It's too close to comfort. Where's my Shadow Blades? It's my Shadow Blades, boys. We know we won. But we need that star. We need that star. Right, hold up. Bruh, why is... Yeah, like, why you got this on? I need you to have this on. Right. If this doesn't do it, then all hope's gone. Alright, we're all killing the husk. We're all killing the husk. Now we've got all the AoE burst. That looks so much better. Once it gets low enough, now I can switch to the Nika. She's low enough, so now I can switch to the Madeline. And now Madeline's getting low enough now, so now I can switch to this one. Bro, I made so much time. That's better, man. If we don't get it this time, I'm calling rigged. We're definitely getting it this time. That just actually shows you the importance of having the right artifact and the right commander set up for an event. Because look, you saw me do it 3 times. I could kill it each time. And the only thing changed was like a pairing and then an artifact change. And then you got the damage. So you gotta make sure you got everything on. So we're rank 41. I don't even want to attempt any of those yet until we get more troop cap. Yeah, we need more levels. Since we are, look, we're only T4 guys, remember? Like, and we're pushing up. Like, we are punching above our weight. So we are using, like, as much as we can to our advantage. That's why I like that combo, as you see. You can, like, even if you get a really, really good timing window, you can lock them all up, then Warhammer into Fang of Ashkari, into Shadowblades, into Phoenix Eye. Like, you can use all 4 while they're stunned, and it will just, like, layer after layer after layer. So you can see people go melted. So I really do like it in the Dragon Trials. I like this combination now. The purple elite frame with the title. Just saying. So yeah, we're going to be using these commanders. We're going to be using Craig as well as Guan Winstall. We're going to level up Kanara later on, so don't worry, we are going to use her at some point. Because we're going to, I feel like I'm going to have to. Because I might run Kanara and Husk. That's like an archer combo I could run. Just claim all of these. You got any questions in chat? Let me know. Happy to answer any questions. Big stream of 2 hours. I am going to be, I don't know when, it might be in the next 45 or so. I might like make this the last hour because I do need to finish editing and uploading today's video for you guys in the evening. It's all the things to do with the new pay structure. So if you're maybe new in, there is a new payment thing. So a new event that you can buy these in. Allows you to go up and get your heads all up to 16,000. But in my eyes, I'm not going to lie, I think 8,000 is the best value. Because you're getting 15 sculptures for 8,000. And if you did another 8,000, you don't get 15 heads. You're only getting 10 more. So I don't think it's worth it. So if you're going to do 8k, I think you do 8k. Seems really, really good. And then... nothing changed in here. It's just this is a current payback event. And you've got this event, and they both run along each other, so you can pay into here. As you can see, I've got 7. I only have 7 left, so I did do a load of them. But you're going to be able to hopefully get maybe some more through this. So I might be able to get 2 more heads, hopefully. Which wouldn't be bad, right? Because that means my Freygar... Like I say, she's 0 out of 30. We can get hopefully some heads for her because we've got a decent amount of gems. 17.2k. Yeah, that's what I said in the video. So in the new video, I said it's a bit weird, but the way they made it in the event is you can earn 10 chests per day each day. So you can get 30 chests, and then after those 3 days, it keeps rolling. But in order to get any more keys, you either have to do the Trial of Light event, which will give you the acorns again and stuff, or you can buy them through the Sun and Starlight Pass. So we have we're coming close to this. We're almost there. Look, there's only 51 people that's got there. So we're almost gonna be on that leaderboard. And we have, what else do we have? We got this research one. This one, I don't know. I could do it now. Like, I could hit this. Because my speed ups are crying from when I pushed so much on that time to act event. So what it's doing is this infantry one. Because like I said, guys, if you want to do this, so 113 days for each, and you need to have march speed out of 10, which I'm doing. But to get this out of 10, you need to complete assault strategies 2. This needs to be 10. This needs to go up, and this needs to go up, and then these will require you to be 10 as well. So you can see there's a lot, a long way to go still, even though we're at the ending. You can see the finish line, but there's still a mammoth task to go for anyone that's a low medium spender to get that spearman. But you know what? I'm looking forward to when we do. Because eventually when we do get them tier 5s, and we're going to obviously get a nice mix of tier 5 units and tier 4s to use. Hopefully then, you know, we've played for such a long time. We're going to have a nice troop count, multiple commanders, marchers. Give you guys a top tier commands. You know, top tier march pairings. The new city skin. I don't even know if there's an event for the new city skin. The new city skins from, what you call it, the royal rankings, like, you don't get it from anything here. Like, look. Like, if you show me which event right now runs it, I'll concede, but there's no event right now that gives you it. That city skin that you're talking about, this is the royal ranking skin. So if you've played Rise of Kingdoms, you will know this from your season of like KVK season of Conquest event. There's always an event mid-season when you can compete and get a city skin, and normally they're like legendary skins, but these are the first ones in the game. So this event's not out yet. You can see it, but it's not out yet. Let's see if we can get this one done. 4 out of 5 on those. Nice. See, no, when the season award, so, like, when you look at your Augustone, the season resets and finishes, or I can't even show you on this Augustone, but it's different. Your Augustone in Season 1, when you hit the Augustone for the Necro Giant completion, when that completes, it's 6 weeks and 7 hours, and 2 days. And then that's when your reset might happen. And when your reset happens, you just like demerge and remerge into a new kingdom. And that's what we've done. Oh, it's out on the new servers. That's interesting. Well, I know free-to-play players can reach 1.5 million because I reached 1.2 million in 7 days. And I know when I made that video, loads of people were claiming that they made 1.5 million. So you can make 1.5 million in 7 days, yeah. It's always down to your alliance you're in, and if you're pushing your hero levels quick enough. Because your hero power from your heroes is where you get all the early game power. Not your buildings, not your nothing like that. Like, even now, if I look at my, like, hero power, and this is, like, at the start of the season. Like, look, 1.3 million hero power, and that's only with these heroes. Right? So imagine, like, you can level all of them to maybe, like, level 10. You'd bunch up easily at 1.5 mil power and stuff like that. And then your artifacts, too. Like, these artifacts give you power as well. So make sure these are leveled up and then equip one of these to your heroes. And make sure an artifact's always equipped to a hero. Because then you'll always have, you know, the most amount of XP you can. So, like, I can show this here. And if I equip this on, you just gained 13.9k hero power. So if we go back to that more info, you'll see, it might not actually, but it's gone up just to tie that bit. So definitely available. But on all the old servers, you can gain 1.5 million power easy. So I don't know what they're gonna do for these ones, right? Because these ones is when you're gonna have, you know, like all the kingdoms are gonna make 1.5 million power really, really easy, right? Like I can make 1.5 million power like it's nothing, right? Like this completes alone. This is gonna grant me nearly half of that power. So you definitely can. I know that. It's just, it's all down to your activity, getting everything done, get your Dragon Trials done, being in a nice, super active alliance that as well is spending. Sounds crazy or whatever, but you need to be in some sort of spending alliance because you want those players spending to get you in the early game all the speed ups or anything that's going to actually benefit you growing in power, right? So you do need like a combination of stuff and the stars to align, and when you do, you're good as golden. But I do, like I said, my last thing to what I'll do later on is complete this. That means I've got 5 out of 5. I've got 2 on hero XP and then 2 capacity ones. So what I might do is, if we find another hero XP one, I'll get rid of the damage dealt. So I have a 3-2 split on the hero XP and damage dealt, right? And the reason why I'm doing it like that is because then, and it'll make sense, then I don't have to worry about, you know, these XP ones. The reason I've got this to 7 is because I know I need this to 7 later. So I kind of did this really, really early, really quickly. But like this one, we're going to keep at 5. All these will keep at 5. All these will keep at 5, you know? Unless we need to do it higher. Yeah, if you're in the top alliance, free to play, as long as you focus down, don't waste stuff, you should easily make 1.5 million power. Easily. Many players have done it. So there's no excuses. And if you don't do it, you know, you've done something wrong, right? So you could probably think like, oh, I might have wasted speed ups here when I should have used them here. I could have pushed Dragon Trials better, maybe earlier. And because I did it earlier, it means I could level up my heroes quicker. You can see I'm already gaining in in an hour, 2k XP, man. It goes up. That's why you need that. So if I look at anyone right now, there we go, Freyga. She's even got XP, so let's level up Emery's. But you can see I'm very fair with my leveling. I try and keep the marches that I'm gonna use as close as I can to each other, right? That's not enough. But I am debating to run Garwood. He just doesn't do any damage. That's why I prefer Indis instead of Garwood now. Honestly, like, Indis is becoming so much better in my eyes than Garwood. Because I don't even care about that 1200 healing. I care about the 20% damage reduction. But if Indis is putting a 20% damage taken bonus on 2 enemies, and I'm healing for 350 on her march and my Cav march, that's 700 healing, right? Per second. And did it for 2 seconds. That's 1400 healing. So it's more healing than this, but it's across 2 marches, not 1. So, or we could put the XP into the Kanara, get Kanara ready. Do you know what? Let's do that. I did say I wanted to try running a Kanara Hosk, so I'm gonna do as I say, and I'm gonna get a kind of ready. Because I like to get heroes as well to like level 11. When you get to level 11, it sounds bonkers, but having this ability online gives you a bunch of damage in the early game. And it'll give you access to this skill, and a lot of heroes need their skill 2s to be effective, and we do a lot more. So well, I hope you've been enjoying the stream so far. It's been a nice chilled out day stream. This is what it's going to be like for the first, week or so. So obviously today is Monday. I'm going to be streaming again Wednesday and Friday. But obviously when the war comes, when Zone 1 pass opens, boys, and, when we're doing these raids, we'll be live streaming all of the goods. Don't you worry. It'll be all there for you. We're in a nice position now, as you can see. We can do, this is the perfect time, I'm not gonna lie. Right now, as well, once you've done like me, you've watched the stream so far, you've seen me do the Dragon Trials, you've seen me push levels, you've seen me go back to the Dragon Trials, I've hit kind of like the wall almost at the minute. Once you've hit that wall and you've done everything you've done, it is honestly your time to scout. Start scouting. Because if you can get all this done again, I know this is insane. It's going to be like over a 500 plus rewards, 1,000 plus clicks. If you can get all of this done, you're going to be in such a better position again. Because you're going to get so many more speed ups and resources that you're gonna need, man. Like, I'm going to need them. Like, that's why I do these off stream most of the time. I try and get it down to a point where you only can see, like the last 50. And I do like the last 50 on camera or live stream, and it makes sense, right? Because you guys don't really want to watch, right? You don't want me to watch scouting unless we're talking about random stuff while we're scouting. But again, it's not a fun thing to watch. So that's why, during this time, it is a really good time, We can jump accounts, and we can do the exact same what we've just done today, all on this account. I'm going to do that in videos for the Road to Glory series, because we are honestly coming up to the end of that series. I know you guys love it, but as it's coming to the end of it, if you've noticed, it is slowly losing love, even though people do love it. But I am thinking, and it sounds crazy, I am thinking of making another version of it. But it's going to be, instead of like a Road to Glory mode, it might be called like the Iron Man edition or something like that. And it might be a new, you know, maybe when the game has been out for like, you know, a year or two. And we all can see how Season 1 to 1 Plus to 2 to 2 Plus all works. And you can see all the heroes that's available, you know, in the starter of seasons. That's when I might make a brand new, you know, complete brand new account. And make like an Iron Man series where it might be still maybe like a low spender series compared to free to play, because you guys would obviously want to see me unlocking all the new heroes as we play through it. But it'd be another series similar to Road to Glory where you're gonna watch a brand new main account played all the way through start to finish. I could even make a project so all the viewers that want to join can join, and you know, it'll be a really fun alliance and server hopefully that we can play in and be a part of. So obviously in the future, that's not anytime soon, guys, just let you know. But we're almost done that policies. That's the beauty of it. 6 minutes to go, and then we'll have been on a 5, and that's meant to be a 45-minute policy. It's not even take 45 minutes, right? You just gotta make sure when you're doing your policies, you're online, you know. Make sure you're online. You can ping these guys. We need to build. But we're all farming it out, so I can't help. Have you guys got any questions in chat? Probably best time to ask them as we, you know, let it settle down, let the stream come to a, not a close or an end, but you know, nice steady, because we've done a nice more stream again. Obviously the stream's going to get longer and longer the more stuff kicking off, but at the moment we're in the opening. Everyone knows this stage. This is like the one time where you can relax, you can get things into gear, get a good focus. But we got a load of stuff sorted as well. New camera arrived. Also a load of stuff arrived that I'm sorting out, which is more like for me and that. If you're wondering as well, the Discord server, I'm going to put it in the chat for you guys to join. The Discord server is going through a massive overhaul, so it looks a lot, and I mean it does look 1,000 times better, guys. Like, if you're looking for something, here we go. You can click the link, you should be able to join on the welcome. You can pick your own roles. There's going to be everything you're going to need in here. If you've got a mail, oh, I'm gonna have to reply to this guy in Discord. But yeah, if you check out the Discord, you can see it's all revamped up. It looks nicer. We've fixed a lot of the bots and stuff. And then also what we're doing is in the Call of Dragons section, you can see there's gonna be all the guides. So like Call of Dragons, just hot topics. The COD heroes for, you know, any of you guys. But this S1 guides and S2 guides is basically what I'm going to be using. I'm actually going to delete this channel, actually. Let's delete this one. There we go. So we got, on there it's going to be, again, like all the Season 1 hero guides, talent builds, same as Season 2. And they're going to be in a forum version, so you'll be able to find all the talent builds. Even stuff to do with, you know, the world map. Anything Call of Dragons related is all going to be in there. So I wonder when we will unlock Syndrion though. That is the one thing I'm wondering. Syndrion, when do we get you? So we're not going to get him in the first strongest lord, I can tell you that. He might be one of the later heroes we get. I'm not too fussed. I'm not even lying. I'm not fussed about him. Because he's going to be used for rallying. Like, this skill being here is the awkward one. Because it means you can't, like, 5-5-5-1 him, right? If this skill was here, he'd be an amazing hero. Because it's here, you know, and he's 4 stars, you're rolling the dice on these 2 skills against this one. And if you're trying to make it an open field commander only, you don't want any points into here, right? So, not good. Not the greatest. He's really good, he's just not... He's not Freygar, man. Or Kanara. Even Kanara, I think, is better than him. 1 hour 30 for these 2. That's fine. So let's get these 2 completed. And once them 2 are completed, I can then research my healthcare reforms. Move across. And hopefully put 1 point into all of these to unlock military expansion 3. And if that is the case, then I can make my policies guide, because then you're going to be able to see how you should be pushing your policies, and I'll be able to explain it all. As well as the research guide, don't worry, I haven't forgotten about anything. It's just, you know, one of them things. Yeah, it's exactly like the Nico case, like the guy says in chat. Perfect example, right? So Nico, if you could retrain him, being a 5-1-5-5 commander is amazing, right? Because then you're not wasting any skill points in engineering. We have all the stats that we care about for open field. Yeah, he's not expertise, so we don't get that actually really, really powerful passive skill, because this is really powerful. But if he's 5-1-5-5, you know, it means you're going to be using him at his maximum damage capabilities without the awakening. You're going to be happy with that. Then over time, you know, when you're playing, you're going to get gold keys, and this will level up, and eventually you'll get him. So... But we're bing chillin', as they say in chat. Let's see if our policies has got all the helps yet. No, only 8. Got a long way to go. Does Awaken still work as a deputy? Yeah, so if you've got... So when you're a Legion March, everything in the skills matter. So in a March, the only thing... When you're a deputy, your skills matter. Obviously, your star level matters, because these star resistances also contribute to your March. And then the Legion capacity is halved. So you get 50% of this number, unless they've changed it. But normally it was 50% of this number. And then that's what you get when you are in a deputy slot. So you can add, that's 12. You know, that's 11 and a 6. So this should be around like 5, 7 somewhat. It's a bit awkward, but it's just the way they do it. But your talent pages don't work. And again, guys, I'm just saying, if you click, when you make a march, and I can't do it because I've got all of them out, but if you click deploy, and then it brings you the deploy screen, you can press the eye icon and it does tell you all that information, you know. It does tell you all of that stuff. That's like the nice, easy, basic stuff. Is everyone having a nice bank holiday? I know it's bank holiday Monday around certain places. Is everyone having a nice one? There we are. Right. Am I gonna call it the end of the stream today? Nice one. Nice little short. I wouldn't say short. It was nearly 3 hours. You know, it's kind of short, but you got to see all the daily stuff without being all boring. Because we don't want to watch all the boring parts. But we've got everything else set up, ready to go. Obviously, the closer we get to raids, obviously we'll be live streaming all of these raids. And then when the pass opens, this is where it's going to be the most exciting. Because obviously we're going to be able to go against GRZ and Gas as well as Goat. I think Goat's on the other side. Here we go. So Goat will be fighting against TA up here. So they'll be in that battleground, and us against Gas and GRZ will be in the Forgotten Lands battlefield. So it's going to be really fun. But that's going to be it. If you're looking for content, smash a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, guys. Hit the notification bell, and you should get all the notifications when I either go live or post either communities or new videos to the channel. We do try and provide you with all the best information in the Call of Dragons universe. We are not a clickbait channel, even though we have some really fun clickbait titles. We still give you all that amazing information that's clear as day. As well, obviously, if the information gets updated, we always, update. We always learn. This is a channel all about learning from whatever we can see. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. My name is Mr. Sneaky. We've been playing since Server 4 Beta. So that is over 7+ months of game time, knowledge, and playing in the #1 alliance, which is TA/TM, as the brother-sister combination at the moment in Super Server 1. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you want to connect, always Discord, Twitter. There's different ways you can connect and, follow me or tweet me. If there's more people tweeting, I'm going to get more involved into it, because obviously there's social platforms we need to get ahead of. We are sorting some bits out on the channel, just to give you guys a little lowdown. Like I said, the Discord's getting sorted. It's almost done. There'll be a video on that when it gets finished. We're also sorting out different ways for you guys to support me, as well as maybe exploring some sponsorships. But the support way at the moment, obviously, is all free. Hit like, hit sub. If you want to support me in any way, you can either super chat through in the chat box live, or you can either join the Sneaky Army. That's the paid subscription. Different price range for each player, because obviously we know not everyone can afford stuff like that. But if you want to support me in some way that's extra, they're the only ways at the moment. We're going to look at, PayPal donations and stuff like that in the future when we need to. But for now, we're humble. We're happy where we're at. So I hope all the free-to-play players have been enjoying all the content, as well as the low spenders that have been following even from the beginning all the way through. So with all that said, I'm going to catch you guys later. It's going to be the end of the stream. If you're going to look out for tonight's content is going to be the video all about the new spending event and how it works with the event that's currently rocking on, the summer event. So I'm going to explain the summer as well as the blessings, and then we got another video coming out which will be tomorrow's, which will be the trial of light and some other stuff, and then we have obviously Syndron and more coming. So jam-packed week, don't worry, you're looking for content, we've all got it here, it's coming for you, as well as live streams Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So with all that, catch you guys later. Thank you for streaming, thank you for watching, and with all that, I'm going to catch you guys in a bit. Keep grinding, keep pushing. You've seen how one of the best channels on Call of Dragons works right now. You can see how far we are pushing and why we're able to be the levels on our commanders and how we're able to push our rankings up in the Dragon Trials, right? So, with all that said, see you later. Stay safe, stay sneaky, and catch you guys in the next stream.